Happy Sunday, folks. Let's see here. We're about to go live on Amazon. Happy Sunday, folks. My name is Adrian with Project Ramos, and today we're going to be unboxing a whole bunch of new products that I just brought in from Amazon. And if you look down in the carousel, if you're watching me on Amazon, you'll be able to see what products we're going to be unboxing today, so you can get a preview there. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, go ahead and join us over on Amazon, because you're going to be able to shop the products that we're going to be unboxing here today. And that's the chat that I'm going to be monitoring as well. So before we get started here, let me go ahead and get my chat room rolling here. That way I can see when you guys are posting here. Oh, I see my brother's already joined in here. What's up, Frank? And let me go ahead and add in my other streams here. That way I know when you guys are watching here or chatting here. And if you are watching live, go ahead and let me know in the chat room. That way I can know that you're watching, and then also be able to say hi to you and give you a shout out. Let's see here. It's just going to take me a second here to get my chat worked out here. And again, we have a few items we're going to be unboxing today. The best experience is going to be to watch through Amazon. That way you can see all the products in the carousel. And if you're interested in anything that we're going to be unboxing today, you can purchase them right on in the carousel there. Let's see here. We got one more to go here, guys, and then we'll be ready to go here. Just one more second here. And of course, if you have any questions on the products that we're going to be unboxing, go ahead and let me know in the chat room, and we will talk about those. Hey, my cousin from Mexico, Manuel, ¿cómo estás? Thank you for joining. All right, guys, we're going to get started here with our first product. And let's see, just getting set up here. So again, if you're watching on Amazon, that's going to be the best experience. But if you are watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, the best experience is going to be if you watch us over on Amazon. I am actually going to post the link to the live in the chat room here. That way everybody can join in if you are on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. Manuel, ya puse el link en el chat room. You should be able to see it there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started here. Let me switch over to my overhead camera. And if you're watching on Amazon, you're going to notice that I am now highlighting our first product that we're going to be unboxing here. So just to let you guys know, we're going to be unboxing all these products, but I am going to use these for the next week or so, and then I'm going to be providing reviews on all the products that we're talking about here today, and I'm going to be posting those to my Amazon shop page. So please do, if you could, follow my shop page. If you're watching me on Amazon, you'll see the follow button, depending if you're watching on mobile or on a computer. You'll see the little follow button. Go ahead and hit that, and then you'll be able to follow my shop page and then see the reviews once I do complete them. All right, so the first item here that we're going to be unboxing is a headphone hook that goes onto your desk, and I'll explain why this one caught my attention here. So here's the hook. Go ahead and get this out of the bag here real quick. Once again, let me know in the chat room if you are watching, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, or Amazon. That way I can say hi to you. All right, here is the item. Very simple. Okay, there's nothing. There's not a whole lot to this. This is to be able to hold your headphones and have this hook onto your desk. It has this adjustable clamp here, and it's spring-loaded, so it's going to be able to clamp onto your desk very easily, and it's fairly wide here, so you're going to be able to accommodate several different widths of desks there. Now the clamp here, what's cool about this is that it flips around, so you can have the hook either coming out in this orientation or have the headphones underneath your desk. So very useful little product if you always had to have your headphones close at hand. This is something that's very useful. Now, it did come with this piece here. I'm not really sure what this is for. It has adhesive, but it doesn't have the protective piece over it. So I really don't think this is part of this whole unit here. Maybe it goes on the bottom here. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I think they just threw this in here for whatever reason, but doesn't look like this belongs. There's no instructions, primarily probably because this is pretty straightforward to use. So I did highlight that in the carousel. So if this is something that interests you, go ahead and use that link there in the carousel to buy the item there. Now, one of the other things you'll notice here is that it has a hook at the bottom. So when you do hang your headphones here, you can route your cable into this hook here. That way, you know, the cable's not dragging on the floor. So you can kind of coil it up and then hook it there. It's a very useful little product. Very inexpensive, but very useful. All right, so that is going to do it for this product here. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Next one's going to be a power strip. One of the things I like about this power strip here, let me go ahead and grab it. One of the things that caught my attention about this power strip is the fact that it has 3 outlets, which is very nice. It has a switch, but it also has USB charging ports. So, and it has a USB Type-C charging port and 2 USB Type-A charging ports, which is very useful. So let me go ahead and get this guy open here. Once again, if you are watching live, let me know if you're watching in the chat room that you're watching. That way I can say hi to you. And here is the item. Oh, it has more than 3. Yeah. You actually get 9 AC outlets. I thought it was just 3, so even better. And let's see here. So there's the USB Type-C charging port, 2 USB Type-A charging ports, 3 AC outlets there, 3 AC outlets here, 3 AC outlets here. And then another key feature of this is at the bottom it has the mounting holes here. So if you want to mount this underneath your desk with 2 screws, you can do that as well. And then the power cord is braided, which is a very nice touch, and the length of the power cord is actually pretty good length. So yeah, I can't even fit that on screen here. And let's see, the power connector there is angled. That way, you know, it's not sticking straight out of the AC outlet there. Very cool little product. Now, I really do like the fact that it has a power button here. So this is something very nice to have either at your desk or on the side of your bed there, and it eliminates having to have USB charging bricks plugged into the AC outlets because it has USB charging ports built into them. So very useful little item here. Definitely check this one out. I'm gonna use this for, like I said, a couple weeks, and then I'll come back with a full review on it on my Amazon page. So please follow me there on my Amazon page. That way you'll see when I upload the review. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next item. This next one is something that caught my attention. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it in the carousel now. And what it is a flash for your iPhone. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab it now. Now, it's made by one of my favorite companies, which is Anker. Anker is a leader in charging technology, and they came out with this flash for the iPhone. And in photography, one of the key elements to be able to have really nice looking photos is light. You have to have plenty of light in order for you to be able to have really good quality photos. So the iPhone already does a really good job of producing really nice photos. However, the more light, you'll find that your photos are going to come out a lot clearer, a lot better. And that's what caught my attention of this device here. It's a flash that goes plugged into your iPhone. And so what's supposed to happen is when you go to take a photo, the flash will go off. Now, you're probably thinking, well, the phone already has a built-in flash. However, the built-in flash on the iPhone, it's a really tiny LED. This is a much larger LED, so this is going to be able to put out a lot more light. So again, as I already mentioned, the more light you have in a photograph, the better the photograph is going to come out. So let's go ahead and see what we get in terms of accessories. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat room. Comes with a little carrying pouch. And you also get what looks to be like a diffuser. So let's see here. Yep, it's a diffuser. It's like a silicone type diffuser. Now I do have my iPhone here, so I'm gonna plug it in. This isn't gonna be a full demonstration, but I'm gonna see if I can get it working fairly quickly here. So here it is. There's a flash. It has a 1/4-20 mounting at the bottom. Company brand name in the back there. USB Type-C charging port, which is telling me this probably has its own built-in battery. It looks like this is a power button up on top. You get your user manual here, and that is it for the items that come with this unit. So let's see if it has any power. So I'm just gonna, yep, it surely does. All right, so looks like right off the bat, it turns into a modeling light. And I'm just gonna simply, I don't know if we have to install software or not, but I'm just gonna plug it into my phone. And let's see. I'll try to take a photo here. Okay, so maybe it's just a modeling light. It's supposed to be a flash. So I'm just going to quickly look here. This isn't going to be a full demonstration, but I do want to see if there's an easy way to get this going. 11 Pro. Okay, so okay, it's supposed to automatically detect it, so not sure. Now it does show. All right, this is something that I'm going to save for my review. I don't want to waste too much time here fiddling with this thing, but it is a flash meant to improve your photography on your iPhone. So build quality wise, this thing is built very well. It is plastic, but it feels like a very well built product. And like, as I said, it has a 1/4-20 down here, so that's very helpful if you do have a cage over your phone. You can mount this up on top, and it comes with the diffuser here, which just goes over the top there very easily. So very cool little product. As soon as I figure out how to get the flash to work with the camera, then I'll be able to demonstrate that a lot better in my full review there. All right, we're gonna move on to the next product here. And the next product that we have here is a tripod fluid head. Now, I wanted to get this here. Let me go ahead and grab the product. So, fluid heads can get very expensive, and this one is made by Neewer. And Neewer is known for making affordable photography equipment, but they make very good equipment. And what this is a fluid head for video. So you attach this to your tripod, and then if you're shooting video, when you mount your camera on the tripod using this fluid head, it's going to allow you to easily pan left and right really smoothly. So that is something that I wanted to have to be able to check out here, because currently I don't own any fluid heads, but I do shoot a lot of video. So I definitely want to give this a try. And the next product after this one is a tripod. So I'm going to be matching this fluid head up to the tripod that we're going to unbox next. So this one, as I mentioned, is made by Neewer. So inside the box you get your user manual. Pretty standard stuff there. And let's see here. Here is the fluid head. Now it's a smaller fluid head, but nonetheless it should still get the job done. We're not going to be able to demonstrate it today. However, I will be demonstrating this in my full review once I've had a chance to install it and use it. So definitely follow my shop page on Amazon. Hit the follow button. That way you can check out my full review when I do upload it. So here is the mounting hole here that goes onto your tripod. You got some adjustments here to be able to move the fluid head up and down. Okay, and then the mounting plate is a Arca Swiss or Swiss Arc. I forget what it's called, but it's a standard mounting plate there. Then you do get the leveler here, so you'll know when you are level. So it has everything you need, all in one package there. Get a nice little lever here to be able to move the head back and forth. So you have this lock here to be able to control this movement here, and then you have this lock here to be able to control the side-to-side movement. So that is pretty simple operation. It's built very well. It's made of seems like aluminum, and it feels very sturdy. So this is a very good product here so far as the physical appearance of it and how sturdy it feels. Once again, if you are watching live, let me know in the chat room. That way I can say hi to you. Looks like we got some folks over on Amazon, and then we also have some folks over on Facebook and YouTube. So yeah, let me know in the chat room here. That way I can say hi to you. And if you can do me a favor, as I mentioned, hit that follow button. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the tripod. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it in the carousel now. Now this tripod here is made by SmallRig, and these are very useful tripods. I have one similar to this, different brand, but I use it all the time. But in this case, I wanted to have a tripod mounted, or a tripod set up with a fluid head. So I wanted to bring in this tripod to be able to do that with. Okay, that's it for the box. All right, so we get a carrying case here, and you see the SmallRig brand there. You get the strap here for the bag. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get inside. All right, so we get a few things in here. All right, that is it for the contents of the bag. And get some hardware pieces here. Looks like these are supposed to go on the legs of the product. They're little spikes. There's only 3 of them though. Oh, okay, 3 legs, duh. All right, then we get some tools here to be able to, I'm assuming, to be able to help you install the head onto this tripod. Now that is one thing that I do want to note. And here is the instruction manual. If you do decide to buy this tripod in particular, it does not come with a head, which means, I'll explain in a second if you're not sure what that means. So, tripod comes already folded here, and then these legs just kick out like this. Do that for each of the 3 legs. And now this is the bottom piece here that folds out as a tripod. Legs are obviously height adjustable here. These are the locks. Now, what I was talking about, the head is this piece right here. So there's no head to it. You can't mount a camera onto this. You're going to need to buy, like what I just purchased, which was the fluid head to go on top of here. So just keep that in mind if you do decide to buy one of these tripods. So what's cool about this tripod, and I'll have to demonstrate this once I do the full review on it, it does pull apart to become a monopod also. And I believe it is probably this leg that pulls off completely. And then that, or actually, yeah, see, I'm going to have to demonstrate this. But basically, this tripod also becomes a monopod. So these tripods are very good because they're lightweight and they don't take up that much space. So for traveling, these are perfect, because you can throw this in your bag and be able to travel with it, because it's not going to take up much space and it is lightweight. So you just collapse the legs as I'm doing here now. And there it is there. Very compact, very lightweight. All right, so again, I'm going to be providing a full review on this. So I don't want to spend too much more time on this guy. But it's built very well. It's made of aluminum. It does feel very sturdy. So, so far so good on this one. Let's go ahead and move on to the next product. All right, what's going on, Ben? Hey, Mark, what's going on? And thank you guys for tuning in. The best experience is to join me over on Amazon, because then you guys can see the all the products in the carousel and shop those products in the carousel. I'm going to go ahead and post the link once again in the chat room. That way you guys can join me over on Amazon. All right, let me go ahead and highlight the next item, and let me go ahead and grab it. Now, this is an electric air duster. One of the reasons I wanted to try this one out was because up until now I've been using compressed air in cans. The problem with that is, and if you've used those before, you'll know what I'm talking about. When you shake those up and spray, a lot of times condensation comes out, and if you're spraying on your electronics, it gets all over your, it could get all over your electronics there, essentially kind of wetting your electronics, which is not good. And so I've been considering either buying an actual compressor and then using that to be able to blow off dust off of all my various electronic components. And then I seen this. It's a portable electric air duster. So got me curious. Maybe this is a better solution to what I'm trying to do here. So right off the top, there's the user manual. You can see kind of like what the unit's going to look like. It has some accessories that it comes with, which is all of these guys here. So various tips there to be able to provide different air streams coming out of this. And let's go ahead and see. All right, so there's a unit there. And then it also comes with this thing, a little brush. All right, let's go ahead and open this guy up. Hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday so far. Thank you guys for joining me, by the way. I know you guys can probably be doing better things, but we got some cool tech to unbox today, and we're going to be, as I said, I'm going to be reviewing all this stuff and uploading that to my Amazon page. So you guys are getting a first look at the stuff that I'm going to be playing with for the next week or so. So here's a unit here, on and off switch. Looks like it's a temporary button, so you got to hold it down in order for it to operate. At the bottom, it looks like it has a filter there, which is makes sense of why they give you 2 extra filters. And the attachments go right here. So here is, and the cord's pretty long that it comes with. That's the other thing that I liked about this, because some of these air dusters, that electric air dusters that I was looking at, are battery operated, which means you got to make sure that they're charged up when you're going to use them. But this one plugs into an AC outlet, so you're not going to have to worry about that. And typically, if it plugs into an AC outlet, that normally means that it's pretty powerful. So that's another thing that I wanted to make sure. So give me a second here. I'm going to go plug this in. All right. All right, I should have had that AC outlet closer. Let's go ahead and add an attachment here. If you guys have any questions on any of the stuff that we've unboxed so far, let me know in the chat room. All right, so it looks like the attachments are stuck together, but they break apart. That's kind of weird. I don't know if they're supposed to break apart, but one of them just snapped off. Okay, let's add this guy here. Oh yeah, it's pretty powerful. Yeah, this is going to be very handy for what I need it to do. And the only thing I'm not liking here is these attachments, because I'm not sure if they're supposed to snap off or not, but already this one's kind of breaking a little bit. So not sure that I like that there. So let's see here. Yeah, it puts out a very strong stream, as you can see here. This is going to be handy. The only thing I'm not liking is those nozzles. Probably end up using one of these anyways. This guy right here. It's probably going to be the one that I'm going to use the most there. Yeah, this is going to work out very good. So far, so good on this one. Not a good idea to do this. Not with plastic, at least. So that's going to be one thing that I'm not going to like about this product. But as far as what I need it to do, I think it's going to serve that purpose very well. All right, let's move on to the next product here, guys. And let's see here. The next one is a diffuser for LED panels. Let's see here. Let me know if everything looks okay on your end. Looks like my video was freezing a little bit there. Okay. So here's the next product. Oh, looks like the video's okay. All right. This is a diffuser for LED panels, and I'm going to be setting up an LED panel as part of my lighting rig here, and I needed something to diffuse the light better than the built-in diffusers that come with the LED panels, and that is the reason why I brought this one in. It's made by Diffuse. Let's go and unbox it here. Alright, so it comes with a little carry-on bag here. And this is the grid. So it also comes with the grid. And this is really what I need for what I'm trying to do, because the light that I'm trying to set up, I need it to be directional. So that's where this grid comes into play. All right, so that's the grid there. Let's go ahead and open up the actual diffuser. And here is, boy, this packaging is noisy. Sorry if I'm killing you guys' ears here. Alright, so this thing is supposed to just pop open. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's kind of hard to get it on camera here. Let me back out the lens here. So you can see it's a round shape here. Flip it over, and this is where the LED panel will sit inside. And then you use this here. It goes Velcroed on. Okay, so these guys here are straps that basically go Velcroed onto the opening here, and this is what's going to hold the LED panel in place. They just kind of crisscross each other like that, and like that. So then now the LED panel sits inside of here, and that is it. Very simple setup. So this one came a little bit dirty there. Not a big deal, but yeah, it's not a big deal. All right, that is it for this guy. So once I get this set up with my key light, my LED key light that I'm going to be setting up soon, then I will demonstrate that in my full review there. All right, we got one more item to unbox here. Now this one is one that I got for my iPad. So let me go ahead and grab that now. It's a magnetic foldable stand. All right, get this shot back in. All right, so there we are there. Let's go ahead and open this guy up. Now I have an iPad, a 12.9 iPad Pro, and the iPad Pro has magnets on the back, and this stand also has magnets, so it's going to be able to magnetically grab onto the iPad. Alright, so as far as the packaging goes, that's it. And I really do like the color of it. It's like that apple space gray. So this is the base of it, and the base of it has like a neoprene type of material down here. So once you do get it onto a surface, it's going to be able to grab onto the surface and not slide around easily. And it's made of, looks like very thick aluminum. So this comes up, and as you can see, you're going to be able to angle your iPad however you need it. So this angles like this, and then you have this piece that goes onto the iPad, and this angles up and down. All right, so let's go ahead and grab my iPad. So this swivel's fairly easy. However, this one's a little tougher to move. And then you also get a side-to-side swivel. So you get a lot of options here with this guy, especially if you want to use your iPad with an external keyboard. You're going to be able to set this up like this, turn the keyboard or your iPad this way, and then get your keyboard butted up right here. So very cool little product here. So let me go ahead and grab my iPad now. And all right. So the back of the iPad has magnets. This is supposed to have magnets here, so let's see how easy it grabs on. It's not grabbing. Interesting. From the product manual, it looks like there's magnets that are supposed to grab on there. Okay. That is interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling, it's not grabbing onto anything here. Okay. Unless if I have it upside down. Good God. I had it upside down. Jesus. Okay. So that smaller plate was the bottom of it. Jeez. See, that's what I get for not looking at the photo, because the photo clearly shows that the smaller plate is at the bottom. All right, folks, that's how you know this is live. This is not pre-recorded. You guys are learning right with me. All right, so what's cool about this is that now that it's on the stand, now I can use the iPad in this orientation, or I can easily flip it over and use it in portrait orientation. My camera's not really focusing there. Yeah, so you can see there, I'm using it in portrait orientation, or I can easily just flip it and then now use it in horizontal orientation. And as I was demonstrating earlier, this piece here is going to allow the iPad to swivel like this and swivel up and down. So what's cool about that is that now if I want to use my iPad to be able to draw on it, now I can bring this down and angle it this way. So now I have my iPad at an angle that I can use to be able to draw on it. I could even bring it down really low like this and have a real nice, angle to be able to draw on it, or even work on it if I want to. And then if you want to bring it back up, you can easily, let's see here, let me detach it. Bring it back up. So this one here has a lot of tension. I don't know if it's just the unit that I have here, but you are going to fight with this one a little bit. But I kind of like that, because that just adds to the security of the product. Make sure this thing isn't going to all of a sudden fold down on you. And the magnets do grab on pretty well. The iPad's on here very secure. I'm tugging on it pretty good there, and it's not pulling off. So now you can have it in this orientation here, and then put your keyboard right underneath this and be able to type easily. Very cool little product here. Definitely definitely keep in mind that the bigger plate is what goes onto your iPad, not the small plate. So the small plate is the bottom piece. So, and as you can tell, I have the space gray iPad here. Now I have a decal on the back of my iPad, but on the side of the iPad you can kind of see the color of it. Let me see if I can get my camera to focus there, but you can see that the colors matched up pretty well there, you know, so it looks like it's part of the iPad there. So, you know, clips on very easy. This motion moves very easy. The angle one is a little tougher, but I kind of like that because I don't want this iPad to start sagging down, you know, so it's going to grab onto the angle that you set it up at. And I believe that is it for all the products that we have here today. So I'm going to hang on here for a second. Let me know in the chat room if you do have any questions. If you're watching over on Amazon, I would highly appreciate it if you could hit the follow button, as I'm going to be coming back with full reviews of all the products that we unboxed here today. If you're watching us over on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, join us over on Amazon. Hit the follow button. We're going to be having a lot more unboxings here. I have more product coming in. I'm going to have a ton of products I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing. So definitely do hit that follow. That way we can connect on Amazon. And I'm going to hang on here for a second. If you guys have any other questions, let me know in the chat room before I sign off here. Looks like we have some folks over on Amazon, or I'm sorry, on Facebook. We have some folks over on YouTube. Definitely some folks on Amazon. Let's see here. Oh, hey, Rachel. Yeah, let me go ahead and post it here. Rachel's asking if I can put the Amazon link. So let me go ahead and grab that for you here real quick. So this is the link that I just posted, is the link to the Amazon Live right now. And then I'm going to also post my link to my shop page. That way you guys can follow me there. Like I said, I have a lot more products coming. Matter of fact, I have 2 more coming tomorrow. So as long as it's, well, it's supposed to be real hot tomorrow. It's kind of hot in here right now in the studio. But the temperature cools down, then we'll unbox the new products that I have coming in tomorrow. And if you guys have any questions on the stuff that we unboxed today, go ahead and ask away before we sign off here. Rachel, hopefully you see the links there in the chat room. Hey, Kate, thank you for following on Amazon. Yes, we're going to have a ton more stuff coming, so definitely follow there. So far today, out of everything that I unboxed, I think my most favorite item here is this guy right here for the iPad. It's a stand. It's actually highlighted in the carousel right now. The only thing that I'm struggling with here is this stand. This portion right here pivots, but you kind of have to fight with it to really get it to move. So you know, has a lot of tension there, which could be a good thing, but also a bad thing if you're constantly having to adjust that. The reason it's a good thing is because now you know for sure that your iPad is not going to come down easily, you know, because that angle there is going to hang on very good. But this one here swivels very, very easily, and then you can turn your iPad like this very easily, very fluid. So you can use your iPad in whichever orientation that you need it, and then be able to angle it to get it at the right viewing angle. So I'm really liking this stand right now. I don't anticipate that I'm going to have to adjust the bottom piece very much. So that the fact that it's kind of difficult to move doesn't bother me too much. You know, the one I'm really going to be moving a lot is this guy right here, doing this and doing this. And that's going to come in handy actually for these Amazon Lives, because I'll be able to monitor the chat room right on this iPad here. All right, folks, so I'm going to be signing off. So if anybody has any other questions, let me know now. Otherwise, please follow the page. I know I keep saying that, but it's the easiest way for you guys to get notified, especially if you have the Amazon app installed on your smartphone. You get notifications once the people that you're following on Amazon go live, including myself. So thank you guys for joining me on this Sunday night. We may be going live tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, with a few more products that I have coming in. So definitely, I look forward to seeing you guys there. And when we go live again, and once again, I'm going to have full reviews on all the products that we've unboxed here today. So hopefully you guys follow the page and you guys will check out my reviews once I do get those uploaded. All right, folks, I'm going to be signing off here. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And Kate, thank you for following me. And my cousin out there in Mexico, Manuel, thank you for following me on Amazon. And my brother Frank, thank you for following as well. And I will see you guys on the next live.